When I found you, I found somebody who cares. When I found you, found my most intimate prayer. When I found you, I found what every heart dreams of. When I found you, I found love. When I found you, I found the rest of my life. When I found you, I told all others goodbye. When I found you, I saw my fears fly away like a dove. When I found you, I found love. When I found you, I found my fate in your arms. When I found you, I found no cause for alarm. When I found you, I knew this love was a gift from above. When I found you, I found love, yeah. Worth waiting for.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered together here in the sight of God and in the face of this company to join together this man and this woman in holy matrimony, which is an honorable estate instituted of God, signifying unto us the mystical union that is betwixt Christ and his church. I require and charge you both, as you will answer at the dreadful day of judgment, when the secret of all hearts shall be disclosed, that if either of you know any impediment why you may not be lawfully joined together in matrimony, you do not confess it, to live together after God's ordinance in the holy state of matrimony, will thou love her, comfort her, honor her, and keep her in sickness and in health. And forsaking all others, keep thee only unto her, so as long as they both shall live.
I do.
Will thou have this man, to thy wedded husband, to live together after God's ordinance in the holy state of matrimony? Will thou love him, comfort him, honor him, keep him in sickness and in health, and forsake all others, keep thee only unto him, as long as they both shall live?
I do.
To my wedded wife. To have and to hold.
To have and to hold.
From this day forward.
From this day forward.
For better or worse.
For better or worse.
For richer or poorer.
For richer or poorer.
In sickness and in health.
In sickness and health.
To love and to cherish.
To love and to cherish.
Till death do us part.
To death do us part.
According to God's.
According to God's.
Holy ordinance.
Holy ordinance.
And hereto I give thee my vow.
And hereto I give thee.
Take me, Brian.
To my wedded husband.
To my wedded husband.
To have and to hold.
To have and to hold.
From this day forward.
From this day forward.
Better or for worse.
For better or for worse.
For richer or poorer.
For richer or poor.
In sickness and in health.
In sickness and in health.
To love and to cherish.
To love and to cherish.
To death do us part.
To death do us part.
According to God's holy ordinance.
According to God's holy ordinance.
And thereto
And thereto
I give thee my vow.
I give thee my vow.
With this ring,
With this ring,
I thee wed.
I thee wed.
In the name of the Father,
In the name of the Father,
and the Son,
and the Son,
and the Holy Ghost.
and the Holy Ghost.
With this ring,
With with this ring,
I thee wed,
I thee wed,
in the name of the Father,
in the name of the Father,
of the Son,
of the Son,
and of the Holy Ghost.
and of the Holy Ghost.
For as much as Brian and Akima has consented together in this holy wedlock, and have witnessed the same before God and his company, and thereto have given and pledged their faith, each to the other, and have declared the same by giving and receiving rings, and by joining hands, I pronounce that they may be husband and wife, in the name of the Father, and of the Holy Ghost. I present to you at this hour, Mr. and Mrs. Hansen. Amen. Amen.
I love you, baby. And I'm so happy to be your missus.
I need my receipt in case this don't work. No, I'm just kidding. I love them.
When I found you, found my lonesome companion. When I
Whole thing all over again.
found whatever dreams when I found you, I found When I found you, I found the rest of my life. When I found you, I told all others goodbye. When I found you, I saw my fears fly away like a dove. When I found you, I found love.
This ain't good.
I found my fate in your arms. When I found you, I found my cause for love. When I found you, I knew this love was a gift from above. When I found you, I found love.
Congratulations, Hakeem and Ryan. I love y'all. God bless.
Congratulations, Akima and Brian. I wish y'all lots and lots of happiness.
Congratulations, guys. God bless you. And I wish you many, many, many happy years with them. I love you. I love you guys. You guys are so beautiful. I know that you true love right here. You'll be married forever. You're happy. Many babies.
Congratulations to my favorite cousin Hakima, to you and your husband. Wish you well. I love y'all. Bye. Boo boo. Wish you and Brian congratulations on your wedding. And I'm wishing y'all many more to come when it comes to that anniversary. Y'all enjoy and have a good one.
Congratulations, Eva. We love you. I wish you more.
Congratulations, Congratulations, Brian and Hakima. May God bless your marriage.
Hi, Hakima and Brian. Congratulations. We love you. I finally did it after all these years. Love you.
On behalf of your uncle and Aunt Cheryl, Takima and Brian, best of luck to you guys. And always remember the things that brought you two together. And never go to bed mad at each other. Love you both.
Congratulations to the both of you, and may you have a blessed union forever. Hakima and husband. Love you guys.
Congratulations to the wedding party. I hope that it'll last forever.
Congratulations, Kima and Brian. Brian, you got your jewel. Woo, woo, woo.
Congratulations, Brian and my cousin Hakima. I love you guys. May God continue to bless your union.
Congratulations, Brian and Hakima. I love you guys.
Congratulations, Hakima and Brian. I'm very happy for you guys. You guys are little cousins because I want some.
You want a baby? You want a baby now.
Congratulations, family. We love you guys. Happiness. Keep your business to yourself. Stay prayed up. When you think it's impossible, God will turn it around and work it out in your favor. We love you guys. God bless. Mr. and Mrs. Brooks.
I would just like to say congratulations to Brian and Drew. This is the day, that God ordained. He ordained this day. And he brought you guys together, in love. And one thing I would want to say is that when things get tough, remember this special day. I love you. God bless you. May God bless you with many, many happy years together. Your Uncle Happy.
Congratulations, Brian and Kima. I am so happy for the both of you. And I wish you many, many more years of happy life. God bless.
Congratulations, Kima and Brian.
See, with this family, I've come to notice real quick, I gotta make my speech because half you already get lit now. First and foremost, I would just like to say a couple things. I'm long-winded, so bear with me. I want to thank Joyce so much because this has been, you had short notice and it's tough because we were down in Texas and you put everything together for us and it came out nice. And like I said, my only job was showing up and I was the first one there. So thank you. Joyce, that's for me. But I appreciate you, Joyce, and me and Kima do appreciate you. And I thought it was important to come back because of Kima's church home, and Joyce, this being her only daughter, it's something important they need to share. So, and since you guys are such a close-knit, big family, I told Kima because we talked about it and we said, hey, should we do it here in Texas? Should we do it there? And we mulled it over. We kept going back and forth. My circle's small. You see, I don't get down with too many people. I got about 1 billion associates, but I got about this many friends. I'll be the dude that comes in and slips out. You never even know I was left the party. I'm that guy. What I'd like to say is that with the small group of people I have, I could have, Joyce was like, is that all you want to invite? And I could have had people to fill, but I don't want nobody complaining about the cake. So my thing was, I was just going to invite the people that were important to me. So first of all, my best man Nick, I really appreciate him and his family being here. Best friends ever since we were like 8 years old.
Wow.
Yeah, so to maintain a friendship like that, put it this way, if I had to get rid of a body, he'd be the only one to know about it. So that's loyalty. In this day and age, loyalty comes in a high premium. And with me, that's a big thing. You know, you hear people say, man, keep it 100, dog. I keep it 100 all day. No, a lot of people don't keep it 100 all day. And, you know, he's somebody, and we both have the same value systems where our loyalty is the most important thing between us. With that being said, his mom, who's my mom.
Wow.
And now I'm about to cry.
All right, Mom.
And this is why I grew up in cars, I grew up in streets, and I grew up in hotels. And I went to 12 different schools. And I could have been out there and, you know, getting involved with people, and I mean, it was, hey, let's get the little white boy to run this and that. People ain't gonna question this and that. And I mean, you know, I could have been in a whole lot of stuff, but between God and my family, you know, this family here, I mean, she kept me safe, and there were times where I would come and I have, remember Crystal, right? I have women problems, and I'd be like, nah, you know, it's this, and she say, nah, it's this. And I remember when I graduated college, I didn't tell nobody. And I walked across the stage, and I didn't tell nobody, and I told my parents out of guilt. But I did it all on my own, and I remember her being upset with me because I didn't invite her. And it made me feel good because she did something, like, when somebody, I don't care if somebody gives me a nickel. You know, people far few in between do stuff for you. So when you have people to do stuff, you should be blessed. So whether you all bicker at each other, whether you all hate each other this time of season, that time of season, I mean, what you all have, you know, is something that I wish I had. You know what I mean? And
You are
Hold on. Wait, don't say that now, baby. Like, I'm just like,
I'm just about to tell you, choose your words wisely,
you knew this from the way. So Mom, I appreciate you, and I always appreciate you being there. And when you came down the street, everybody was inside, and me and Kima, you know, were outside, and you know, you couldn't make it because of work, and it wasn't my idea to have this on a Friday. But you know, coming down the walkway, it lit me up that you were able to be here, and I appreciated that. I really did. Kathy, who's not my sister by blood, I think she's like, is you a sister? But Kathy is like my sister. I'm like a couple years older than her, but she's like my older sister. She's like my wisdom tree. The reason we ended up in Texas, and I'm not from Texas, she's from Jersey, I'm from Jersey. And we moved there 11 years ago because I'm going through a wicked custody battle and trying to be in my daughter's life. And the first 2 years of my daughter's life, I was flying back and forth every month. So there'd be a time, and Kathy was my road dog, there'd be a time we would get up in New Jersey, go to Philly, fly to Texas, pick her up, and be back in Philly that night. And I mean, we flew so much, we knew the people behind the counter, we knew them by name. They were like, oh, and like there was, what, I'm gonna tell them, they came, oh, we put you on the king size match, and at the same time we said, oh, hell no. Like at the same time, I was like, nah, man, it ain't like that. We like brother and sister. And then I'm like, what's wrong with me? She's like, what's wrong with me? And I'm like, I mean, and there was times, you know, your friends are the ones that tell you things you don't want to hear when you need to hear it, you know? And, you know, there was many a times where I looked at her dead in the face and I'd say, if I could get this airplane door open, I'd push you out. And you know, because she would tell me things, and anybody that knows me, like, you know, I have this side and I have that side, and it's just that I appreciate you, Kathy, and I appreciate, you know, your wisdom, and usually when I got a problem, I call, she'll say, Brian, calm down, handle this and that and the other. So I appreciate you being a sister to me. Okay. Now, with Kima. Okay. Okay, hold on, no, 'cause it's important. That's our jewel. Coming back, okay, coming back and forth. Man, I don't even know what to say. Getting into it with my baby's mom's family and the way they treat my daughter, and she's the only person that knows and the only person that sees the shit that I gotta go through on a daily. And I mean, me being a teacher, I get arrested down there 3-4 times. I mean, if it wasn't for somebody being down there with me, I would have been lost in the system. I would have lost my job, my teacher certificate. And, you know, it was her that went there and said, Brian, you know, we're going to come get you, I'm going to get you, you know, and got some people that we were cool with down there. And I would often think, and you were like a godsend to me, you were like an angel. Because,
You had to make me cry, right?
no, but listen, because going down there, like I really do face the devil, and you know this. And it's every morning he's on my porch, and some days I whoop his ass, and he looks at me. Some days I give it to him. It's an everyday thing. But the thing is, you're the stability, and you're the rock. And I know we had a patch where we had 8 good years, and we had a rough spot, and then we rebounded. But that's the thing. You know, you're cranky, you get on my nerves, you're selfish at times, and you're a pain in the butt, did I say that?
The Kennedy
But
DNA.
this is the thing, and this is the thing, you have to accept someone for who they are, and nobody is perfect, and that's all the stuff that makes you who you are, and that's the stuff that I love about you, because it's not about I can go through a good time with you, because you can go through a good time with anybody. It's who can you get through a bad time with? You know, who's going to be there for you? So I love you, and I really, really appreciate you.
time, take your time. Hey, her mama's looking. One, two, three. Just give it to you.
There you go. There you go. Now where's my cake at? Give me some cake. Where's my cake at?
No, do it.
Do it. Oh, that was right.
When I found you, I found somebody who cares. When I found you, found my most intimate prayer. When I found you, I found what every heart dreams of. When I found you, I found love. When I found you, I found the rest of my life. When I found you, I told all others goodbye. When I found you, I saw my fears fly away like a dove. When I found you, I found love. I know true love sounds crazy, but worth waiting for. You are the one, my only, forevermore. When I found you, I found my fate in your arms. When I found